Hey guys, welcome back to another video on J Brooks Art, and today you're gonna be watching me paint a giant big ass mural of my brother, of Luke. And the reason I did this video is because Luke, we came up with the idea to paint Luke, and I also wanted to paint a mural in the house. So I thought I'd combine the two videos together and make it one big mural of him. And I'm sure some of you guys saw my last video I did, last painting on the wall I did of Luke in his room. I'm not sure if that got age restricted because it was a kind of suggestive painting of what Luke does in his spare time. So, but for now, we're gonna watch this one. Anyway, thank you to our patrons. You guys will see this video first. Thanks for all the support. And if you want to buy prints of this Luke painting, you can head to www.alanjbrooks.com. And yeah, let's skedazzle into it. Anyway, first I told Luke to take a picture of him posing with like a stick and a crown. So I was going to incorporate that into the painting. And yeah, let's get into it in 3, 2, 1, yada. So first we marked out all the spaces just so we know it fits off in the camera. I marked it with some sticky tape. And now I'm ruling it out because I wanted to make it as straight as possible, and I wanted to put it in a frame, paint on the frame towards the end. Anyway, this part was a bit tricky because I was trying to get the proportions right, and because you're looking up towards him, not just straight flat towards him, so the body portions were a bit hard to deal with. But yeah, I nailed it on my first turn, thank God, because it is hard to rub off grey lead on the wall. It makes a big mess, and you don't want that when you're trying to paint colours because it makes the colours dirty when it blends in with it. Anyway, so I've done the outline. It seems fast, but you can see there's the timer in the top right hand corner. Now I'm just going over the outline in pencil, that was in pencil in brown paint, because originally I wasn't going to outline any black, but towards the end I did do black outlines because it looked way too messy. Anyway, yeah, so about an hour and 45 minutes in is when I started painting. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's like 2.5 meters, this mirror. So I was just looking over there because that's where it's located. So this is located outside Luke's room and outside my room. As you can see, it was in a small hallway, kind of hallway, where it was so hard for me to move around and keep all my stuff, my paints and shit, like close to me, but not so close where I'm stepping on it. And towards the end, it was bloody frustrating. And but you know, you got to work with it. Can't complain. At the end of the day, this is my job, and you know, people watching on Netflix, people catching crocodiles and moving them to safer places. So I'd rather be doing this job than that. At the end of the day, cannot complain. I've got it easy right now, haven't I? Anyway, so right now I'm doing the tattoos, and these are actually the tattoos he has on his arm. Obviously to not perfect detail. I added a gold plate here on his forearm because there's just too many tattoos in that place, and it was too blurry, the image I had. And yeah, it's just easier to, if you can't be fucked doing something, like cover it up with something that's easier but still looks kind of cool. There's a little hot tip of the day. Yeah, so when I mess something up, I just try to cover it with something in front of it. Anyway, this background was fun with the mountains. What is it? Mount Olympus, where Zeus is on. And then I did cool little lightning strikes. So you just get a bit of, I use turquoise, water it down, and make the shape of the lightning, and then get white, bright white, to kind of go in the middle of that outline. And it gives an illusion that it's like electricity. I do that for a lot of paintings, so at this point, yeah, it was fun to do. Anyway, you can see it at the bottom, these stairs, at the start, I made them crooked, like they were slanting to the right, so that was a bit annoying to fix, but I wasn't gonna fix it, but then I thought, if I keep walking past it every single day and I see it slanting, it's gonna piss me off, so I might as well just do it now. And yeah, try to be, you know, semi-professional about it. Anyway, you can see I've left the camera on here. I must have went for a meal in Siggy or something, I don't know. Anyway, the colors here were pretty good. There's a whole theme of purple and blues, and that turquoise made it pop a bit. Anyway, so these were the stairs. They were hard to do, just trying to make them look like stairs. Normally stairs are pretty easy, but I don't know, I found these pretty difficult to do. But yeah, just trust the process and keep going, and then, you know, hopefully it all works out. So now doing the construction building behind him. At this point I was over doing the backgrounds, but yeah, just have to keep battling through, and little by little for chunk it and it'll be done. Now doing these stands, big poles, putting a bit of shadow at the top so it gives an illusion that it's actually holding the thing up. So now 8 hours into this giant painting. Guys, painting the wall is so fun because it's so smooth. Colors blend well, and the drying process is a bit more slow, so you can blend colors a lot easier. And yeah, this is oh no, I've done a bigger wall piece before in my room, but yeah, this is probably the best one I've done so far. Now I'm doing the big legs. Yeah, the legs were a bit difficult. I was gonna cover up the legs because I didn't like how they looked, but then I kind of fixed them, so all good. Now doing the robe, drip, whatever you call it. And guys, I was trying too hard to follow the reference for the robe, and that's where I fucked up. I should have just did it my own style, and it would have looked more natural, but it's all good. This part was a bit hard and annoying to get that folding look of the robe. I'm just gonna call it of the drip, his drip. There, then I added shadows onto the legs, and that kind of made him look a bit better, so couldn't complain about that. Now, like I always say, always leave the hands till last because they are the most annoying part. And guys, I did make the hands look a bit weird, so like I said, I just covered it up. At this point, it was probably like 1 a.m. and I didn't want to go to bed until I finished this, so I ended up staying up till 5 a.m. finishing it. Yeah, because I just wanted to be done by the morning. It was Friday the next day, and yeah, I just wanted it to be done because my back is starting to hurt. Anyway, doing that cool lightning effect again. And yeah, I always do this in the paintings, this swirly lightning kind of looking thing. So just added, improvise out on. Is that to the crown? I didn't want to put too much detail in the crown because like I said, at this point maybe it was like 3 a.m. and I couldn't be fucked, guys. I just couldn't be fucked. And now I'm doing the frame, and this is something I like to do because it cleans up the edges a bit. And when I posted this photo, I got so many comments saying, oh, can I buy that piece off you? And I'm like, yeah, you want to come to my house and take my wall? Yeah, you can. But yeah, they didn't know I put a frame on it, because what I do is I put shadows. I put shadows underneath the frame and on the side. So it actually, in the picture, it makes it look like it's actually framed, and it's a physical object you can just remove from the wall. See here? And to get to see how like the shadows will look, I just looked around my house where I've got frames, and I just pretty much copied that. And the shadows on the side of the frame are lighter than the shadow on the bottom. Yeah, it's just the little details that give the optical illusion. And now outline the frame. This was so bloody hard to outline the frame, trying to make it straight as possible, just freehanding it. Especially right at the top, because it was so far up, and it's harder to draw straight lines going to the side. It's so much easier going down. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. That was a 15-hour painting, so it was pretty lengthy. I think that's up there amongst my longest paintings. So yeah, I think it was. Anyway guys, yeah, if you like that, if you want to support the channel and buy prints of that painting, you are more than welcome to. AlanJBrooks.com, you know where it's at. We are selling for as low as $20, and then you can buy higher quality from there. And sub to our Patreon, patreon.com/jbrooks. I've been uploading like a madman on there, not just painting shit, but like my everyday, day-to-day basis stuff, and like gym pics and just anything really, more than I upload on Instagram. So yeah, you can follow me there. Anyway guys, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm out. Ciao.